KUAM TV8, your broadcast home for the games of the 31st Olympiad. Closed captioning is brought to you by IT&E Life in Motion. KUAM News Headlines is presented by Calvo's Insurance, a legacy of trust, serving Micronesia since 1938. Matson Navigation, serving Guam and Micronesia for 20 years. Cars Plus, Dodge Challenger, the undisputed champion. IP&E, fueling excellence. McDonald's of Guam, I'm loving it. Pacific Solar and King's Restaurant, located in Tamuning and Dededo. Always open, always local.
A former Guam priest has confessed to molestation. Crystal Paco has that revealing story.
Plus, it's not just Guam. An investigation is also underway in Saipan's church.
And desperately needed bailout funding will be headed to your hospital. Good evening, Guam and Hafaday. The tables have been turned as a former priest is confessing to his sins.
Crystal Paco joins us in studio with the latest in the local Catholic Church child sex abuse scandal.
Sabrina and Jason, a former Guam priest, admits to molesting young boys. In a phone interview this morning, Father Louis Brouillard says he's repenting for his sins every day.
While I was staying at the Capuchin Fathers Monastery in Agana Heights.
Earlier this week, 73-year-old Leo Tudela testified in support of Bill 326, a measure to lift the statute of limitations on child sex abuse cases. In his testimony, he gave personal and painful details of at least 3 incidents where he was molested by members of the church. One of his alleged perpetrators was Father Louis Brouillard. At the time, Tudela was 13 years old and serving as an altar boy at Santa Teresita Church.
I looked up and saw Father Louis sitting to my left and told me, "It is okay. You will feel good and don't worry about anything." I was shocked and felt very uncomfortable. I was shaking, scared, and started to cry. I was totally embarrassed and ashamed of what Father Louis was doing to me. He was supposed to be a man of God.
Father Louis Brouillard is 95 years old today and lives in Minnesota. In a phone interview with KUAM, he admits there were others.
Did you molest some boys?
Yeah.
You did? Do you know how many?
No.
Did you molest some boys while being a priest on Guam?
Yeah.
Do you remember a boy named Leo Tudela?
No, I don't remember him.
Do you remember or have any estimation of how many boys you may have molested while on Guam?
Oh, I don't have recollection of the number, no.
When asked why he molested young boys, Brouillard only had this to say.
Hard to say. I guess it mostly pleased the boys. I thought they were happy. I'm sorry, and I apologize, and I'm doing penance for them right now. I've been working at the senior center where they serve Meals on Wheels. I've been working there for 30 years without taking any pay. I work there every day, and I take no pay for doing it, for they do that in reparation for my sins. I'm sorry that it happened, and I should never allowed myself to the opportunity or the time for such things. It happened long ago, and time has not healed me. I'm sorry that it ever happened.
While Brouillard says he's paying for his sins today, the Archdiocese of Agana continues to cut a check out in his name every month, even after he was removed from the Diocese of Duluth.
Do you still receive a paycheck from Guam?
Yes.
How much?
$550 every month.
Do you think your penance is enough for the boys to forgive you?
I don't think so. I can never repay all that I've done.
With Father Brilliard's confession, Archbishop Hahn conveys his deepest apologies and that of the entire church to Mr. Tudela and all other persons who were also victimized. Quote, "We are very sorry for what they experienced then and the tremendous pain they still carry today," end quote. Bree and Jason?
Thanks, Chris Lent. To add to her story, the Archdiocese would like to meet with Mr. Tudela or other persons alleging abuse. You're asked to call the Sexual Abuse Response Coordinator. The number is 727-7373.
Now, although the father, as you heard in that interview with Crystal, does not recall how many boys he molested, Concerned Catholics of Guam President Dave Sablan suspects there could be several more.
Stories have surfaced, people that have come up to me and said that, when they were students at Father Duenas, and Father Lewis was a teacher there, that he would take some of these, boys out on field trips to go swimming, and then he would then, just wear his underwear and start talking to the boys about going skinny dipping. I mean, some of these things that are coming out are really, something should be done, and the Archdiocese should have dealt with this in a very stern and strict manner in the past, and they haven't.
Sablan, as the CCOG has been meeting with victims and will continue to be there to support them because of their, quote, courage and inspiration. While several victims have come forward with allegations of molestation by the clergy on Guam, KSPN2 News reports a similar investigation is underway in Saipan. Lanny Walker reports.
As the allegations of sexual abuse by the Archbishop on Guam continue to mount, we turn to the Bishop-elect for the Diocese of Chalancanoa to address the issue here on Saipan. Bishop-elect Ryan Jimenez says Saipan is not exempt.
Bishop-elect Ryan, do you know of any alleged allegations of sexual abuse of a minor by a priest here on Saipan?
Yes. However, by the bounds of laws we're dealing with, there are confidential matters that I'm not privy to share.
Bishop-elect Ryan says there was one incident of alleged sexual abuse by a priest in the past before he came to Saipan in 1995.
I wasn't here yet. In my term as being in charge of this diocese as apostolic administrator, we had one, and we are also dealing with the current issue that I cannot, by just the nature of things, share yet.
Bishop-elect Ryan says he cannot say when he first heard of the current allegation or reveal who was accused.
I can't really comment on that because, again, as I said, I respect the civil side and also the church process of this matter. Yeah.
He does say the alleged victim is a minor.
In our own diocese, yes, we are dealing with one involving minor, an allegation, and I assure the people of this diocese that we're doing it by following, both entities. We obey the law.
Bishop-elect Ryan says they must take measures to protect both parties.
Whenever allegations happen, we take this seriously, and so we always at the forefront are the alleged victims. Then we need to have due process for the accused alleged perpetrator.
Bishop-elect Ryan says the investigation into the alleged abuse is ongoing and the allegations have been reported to the local authorities.
Reporting for KUAM, I'm Lanny Walker.
The governor's financial team was successful in refinancing government bonds and securing desperately needed money to bail out the Guam Memorial Hospital.
In less than a week, Bill 340 had a public hearing and was signed into law. Now, 2 weeks later, it's almost a done deal on the bond market.
I am going to ask some of the senators, or at least moving forward, some that voted against it and some that tried to hold this legislation back. We can't be our own worst enemy.
In New York today, the Guam Economic Development Authority successfully refinanced bonds to secure $45 million with which to fund the needed working capital for the Guam Memorial Hospital to pay its vendors.
We get a subscription of almost $2 billion for this, mostly a package for restructuring that's only at over $240 40-some million dollars. That's about, again, almost tenfold in orders. You're seeing record interest rates.
Governor Eddie Calvo says the effort resulted in an estimated savings of over $21 million at a record low interest rate of 3.2%. Substitute Bill 340 almost didn't see the light of day, as the legislation was initially referred to Senator Michael Sinicolas' committee. But since he refused to hold a hearing, Senator Dennis Rodriguez Jr. held his own. During session, Senator Sinicolas, along with Senator Narissa Underwood, voted against its passage.
The only other option that I see here is why they didn't go for it is politics. So I'm hopeful that, again, as we move forward and we take a look at other areas, we still have to deal with the Z-Wing. We still have to deal with improving our hospital, but that we work in good faith.
Dealing with the GMH Z-Wing is contained in the governor's Bill 338, proposing $160 million in refinanced bond debt, as well as $40 million in increased taxes. It was introduced in June, but Senator Sinicolas refused to hold a hearing on both Bills 338 and 440 because he contends they could substantially increase the government of Guam's bond debt and raise taxes and other fees for Guam residents. Meanwhile, the bonds are scheduled to close late Wednesday evening on August 17th.
Stay tuned. We are back with more news after this.
Stay connected to the world at home from everywhere you are. Get the KUAM News app for the latest in local news, videos, sports, streaming, Isla 63 AM, weather, and more. Available for free now at the iTunes App Store or Google Play.
Have you gotten paid yet? That's the premium automatic insurance deduction plan from Calvo's Insurance. Paid simplifies your home and auto insurance. No down payment. No more long lines. And you can stretch your payments up to 12 months. Paid is convenient. It deducts from your payroll, your checking account, or your credit card. With Paid, you get up to 65% off your car insurance and enjoy lifestyle club discounts. Life can be easier when you get paid.
Call Calvo's Insurance today and save on your home and auto insurance.
I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character.
Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
Some leaders are born. These leaders were educated. Register your future leader today at Mount Carmel School and set the path now.
At IT&D, we take a different approach when it comes to data. Introducing IT&D's new rate plans. We've increased the amount of 4G LTE data for our plans to give you more of what you want so you can do more of the things that you want. More snapping, more sharing, more connecting. Bring your own phone and get even more 4G LTE data and up to 3 months of free service. New plans, more data, more value. IT&D, life in motion.
Been waiting for the best deals on a new car? Now is the time to buy during Triple J Auto Group's awesome August clearance event. Get unbelievable savings and thousands off retail costs on our full 2016 inventory of Hondas, Mazdas, Acuras, Fords, Kias, Lincolns, and Volvos. Like the 2016 Kia Soul or Kia Forte as low as $15,495, or the Mazda 3 as low as $16,495. Before you look at anything else, see Triple J's PD Imprint ad for full inventory listing. Get pre-approved instantly at triplejguam.com. Trade-ins welcome. Some conditions apply. Triple J Auto Group. Customers first.
Follow KUAM News on Twitter or become a fan on Facebook to get all your daily headlines from Guam's News Network.
Welcome back, everybody. With another Cortec National protest summarily denied by the Department of Public Works, highest offer, the Guam Education Facilities Foundation Director Phil Flores said despite continual delay tactics, his organization will do its best to see the project through. Quoting him, Cortec is well aware that its protests are meritless, yet it continues to obstruct and delay the procurement process out of retaliation and greed. It was on August the 3rd that DPW issued a denial letter noting the protest claims were without merit, utilized an invalid interpretation of the law, and included claims based purely on speculation. A hearing before the OPA disputing Cortec's 2 previous protest denials is on the 22nd. While an Agate Elementary School in other news was found burglarized Thursday morning, as according to Marshall Sablan Elementary School Principal Geraldine Pablo, staffers discovered a classroom window had been broken into. Fortunately, nothing was reported stolen. DOE's Chris Anderson confirms the incident was reported to GPD, adding Marshall Sablan is one of the schools covered by the Secure Our Schools Act, which of course provides security equipment up to 36 Guam public schools.
President Obama has commuted the sentence of James Dino. The Harmon man was convicted in 2006 on drug charges and was sentenced to 12 years in prison. Obama signed an executive grant of clemency this week. His total sentence was commuted to a term of 193 months of imprisonment. The president left intact the 10-year term of supervised release. It is the oldest military honor in the world, still used today, and the Purple Heart honors those who were wounded or killed while serving in the United States Armed Forces. Because of this, Lieutenant Governor Ray Tenorio proclaimed August Purple Heart Month.
We have more people that join the military armed services in one way or another than per capita any other place in the United States. And therefore, as a consequence, we also have a highest concentration of Purple Heart recipients that are in our island.
Because of the nature of their injuries, these Purple Heart recipients bear their battle wounds for life, while some make the supreme sacrifice, giving their lives for their island and country.
Senior Vice Commander for the Asia Pacific, Nick Francisco, said the proclamation recognizes the countless soldiers and families who gave blood in defense of our island and our nation.
Senator Nerissa Underwood is calling on the island's Republican delegates, including the governor, to repudiate what she says are Donald Trump's divisive and disrespectful rhetoric and to unendorse his candidacy for president. The senator is referencing Trump's suggestion that the United States ban immigrants from countries including the Philippines, where she's originally from. Quote, Mr. Trump's rhetoric brings dishonor and division to our national discourse, she says, and has very painful impact here on our island. The people of Guam believe in respect and dignity. We expect to be treated equally as Americans. It is clear, she writes, that Mr. Trump and the GOP leadership are not living up to our core beliefs. With these statements, you can vote on a poll to this matter on our Twitter page.
In-office voting is officially underway at the Guam Election Commission, and according to a longtime voter we spoke with in Hagåtña, it's the first time he was able to vote all on his own.
Today, I received a call that said that we were going to get the visually impaired to come in to vote.
One of those to cast his ballot was Frank Ngata.
As a blind person to do it independently is a success for the Guam election and for the people in the community who are blind. And having to do it independently is a big step in moving forward on our island.
Ngata, who is blind, says for the very first time, he was able to vote without an assistant. He says it's been years in the making to bring an automark machine to Guam.
Before we used to do it, before we started notifying Election Commission about there are other people out there that needed help filling out ballots, and the concern was how will we know they were doing it in regards to the people who are voting, or were they doing it intentionally for their purposes?
The Guam Election Commission obtained the machine from the Commonwealth Election Commission in Saipan. And according to GEC Executive Director Maria Pangilinan, things have been running smoothly.
At this point, I think the count is at 3 that have voted already on the automark.
And with this new capability, Ngata is encouraging more people, whether they're blind or low vision, to exercise their right to vote.
It's important for everybody to voice their right to vote. And when it comes to the age where they are able to vote, to express their right to vote, because everybody's vote counts. And if your vote or you do not vote, how can you make a difference on the island? How can you make a difference in the future? And how can you make a difference and say that you made a difference if you don't vote?
Stay tuned. Sports is coming up next.
Watch the waves crash over bare feet as you stand back and feel the sun's heat radiating upon your face today. Summer's alive. That's why we feel this way. That's why we feel this way. Summertime and summer heat. Grab a love and move your feet. We gon' make it hot for you. Hot for you. Summer breeze in the summer nights. Summer never felt so alive. We gon' make it hot for you. Hot for you. Summertime in the island heat. Grab a love and move your feet. We gon' make it hot for you.
Join us at the Guam Summer Beach Fest for live entertainment, food, and fun. For event details, check out visitguam.com. This is a GBB signature event.
When you reserve a party at Chuck E. Cheese's, it's guaranteed to be a blast. Blast off!
And now birthdays are more of a blast than ever, because for a limited time, tickets in the Ticket Blaster are worth double.
It's our biggest sale of the year, and it's happening now at Cars Plus and Mighty. During our massive demo sale, you can save thousands on select 2015 and 2016 Dodges, Chryslers, Jeeps, Rams, Hyundais, and Fiat. All well maintained with low miles and still backed by the manufacturer's warranty. Or shop dozens of quality pre-owned vehicles, all reconditioned and ready for you. See our entire inventory online at CarsPlusGuam.com. It's our massive demo sale going on now at Cars Plus and Mighty. Cars Plus, driven by you.
Real people, steel people. From heroes to homeowners, they choose steel for power, service, and value. Right now, hardworking steel blowers start at just $159.95. And introducing the BR450 CEF Backpack Blower, the world's only backpack blower with electronic start. Start and stop with a flip of a switch. Find your steel dealer at steeldealers.com or search STIHL.
This is how Precision listens. Bose microphones that hear engine noise, then counter it with the sound-canceling frequency, which helps make the cabin so quiet, you don't miss a thing.
Night, Dad.
Good night, kiddo. See you in the morning.
It's called Active Noise Cancellation, and it's available in the new, meticulously crafted 2016 Sierra from GMC. This is the precision of professional grade.
Visit AutoSpot GMC today for great offers. We are your GMC dealer of Guam.
Today, Guam, Chris Barnett with sports on this Friday. Whoa, business! Let's get right to it. Hey, here, Dow Rentone and Mila, where $10 takes it home. All right, don't take her home, it takes it home. So you come on in, $10, and you got it. It's going home with you. Our Athlete of the Week presentation, of course, our Athlete of the Week repping Team Guam Basketball, Will Sinetta. Congratulations, Will.
Thank you very much.
And now we got our girl, Janelle Lillian from Dow Rentone here with a special message.
Congratulations, Will, on being Dow Rentone's Athlete of the Week. Who would you like to present the check to?
I'll be donating a check to Juvenile Drug Court.
Well, there you go. That's a different great cause. And Will, you guys pretty much made history. Usually when we get these Philippine college teams coming into the island to play our boys, they clean house with us. But you guys are able to, beat them and win the championship game of the Guam Invitational basketball tournament. So how huge was this for you guys?
It's a big time. Usually we're watching the championship game, like you said. EJ Calvo has done a great job as the coach, revamping the whole team. So the past 3 years, the whole team's changed. And we brought in new talent. We got real bigs, and that's the end of it. We got real bigs. So to complement our guards, we've always had good guard play.
And that's what they say about Guam is like, hey, we play that small ball, but now, like you said, we got the size in the middle. And how do you think that's going to help us in 2017? Because we've got some, big FIBA challenges coming up next year.
Next year is going to be huge for Guam basketball, and with our bigs, Curtis Washington, hopefully we get Ty Wesley. We had McKelly Wesley, guys that help the bigs down low. So next year is going to be big, and hopefully we climb the ranks in the world ranking.
I know you guys did something different for this tournament, doing some high impact, high intensity training in Vegas. And how do you think that helped the squad?
It just brought a different level of training over there, and we kind of build a little team camaraderie out there. Just helped us play with each other, play together as a team, because when we got here, we're still kind of getting used to playing together as a team. So, I mean, as time goes on, I think we'll get better.
Are you guys starting to feel the pressure maybe going into next year in these FIBA games? Because, Guam is good, Guam is hot. We're just a little spot, but you're definitely putting us on the hoops map.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for it. I think it's been a long time coming. I think we have a great talent, great coaching staff. So next year I'm excited for it, and I think everybody will be surprised of how well we'll do.
All right, well, there you go, man. $10 takes it home right here at Dow Rentone and Mila. My name's Chris with the Athlete of the Week presentation.
KUAM Sports Athlete of the Week is brought to you by
Pacific Islands Club, proud to announce the opening of its fitness center. The fitness center offers a cardio room, weight room, fully equipped with cardio machines, weight machines, and free weights. Guests of the resort can access the fitness center as early as 6 in the morning, every morning until as late as 9:30 p.m. at no cost. Now, the 1,300 square foot project cost was upwards of $300,000 Wow. Which includes the purchase of new equipment and some building work such as painting and new flooring. PIC General Manager Ben Ferguson saying the addition of a fitness facility at PIC is a natural fit for the resort and was done in response to heightened interest in wellness activities from PIC's consumer base. Today's fitness-conscious traveler wants to maintain their workout routines while vacationing. PIC's fitness center has everything necessary to meet this important objective. Guam's track and field athlete Regine Tugati ran into fastest man in the world and Jamaican track star Usain Bolt in Rio. Now, Tugati is representing Guam in the 100 meters. We look forward to catching a glimpse of Team Guam in the opening ceremonies. With more on the games, here's a look at USA swimmer Michael Phelps.
For Phelps, the 18-time gold medalist who recently became a first-time father and the first American male swimmer ever to qualify for 5 Olympic Games, his most impressive swim came in the 100-meter fly, an event he has never lost at the Games.
I don't know if he's going to catch him. He gets it done again. He did it. He got it done again.
But at trials, he had to swim out of lane 7.
Oh, my goodness. Here we go again. Phelps is kicking it in lane 7, and he might win it. He did it. He does. The greatest of all time.
This will be my last swim ever on American soil. I wanted my last race to be a win.
After 8 remarkable days in Omaha, this August in Rio, the United States swimming juggernaut brings a strong mix of young talent and decorated stars, headlined by the much-anticipated finale for the greatest Olympic champion of all time.
Make sure to watch the 2016 Rio Summer Olympics opening ceremony broadcast right here on KUAM TV8, of course, Saturday, 9:30 in the morning. Don't miss Team Guam coming out. The repeat, 6:30 p.m. You can see KUAM.com or the KUAM News app for a complete Summer Olympics schedule. Biba Team Guam. I know what I'm doing tomorrow morning. My name's Chris Barnett. You keep on shining. Adios.
Take a look around you, everything it has to be, from the people all around to the walls of concrete. There's a rhythm, there's a flow, there's a stop, there's a go. If you never paid attention, then maybe you didn't know. Everything is moving to a relative time, you can always count it out. There's a reason and a rhyme, you will make me feel alive, like the music so sweet. So good, up, girl, see, just feel the beat. Just feel the beat, yeah. Just feel the beat. Hey.
The Nissan Summer Fun event is on. Nissan's got your back with the No Worries Car Care Plan. Your new Nissan comes with a free 3-year protection plan and free paint sealing. Enjoy discounts up to $10,000 during the Summer Fun event when you choose from the award-winning lineup of Nissan cars, trucks, and SUVs. Take advantage of super low, easy financing and save even more at Nissan Upper Tumon. Nissan Summer Fun event. Find out more at nissanguam.com.
For 20 years, Matson has been an important part of our everyday lives. Bringing in the cars we drive, the food we eat, and the materials that helped build our homes. From caring for our land through the Adaki Itanu program to generously supporting our local charities, Matson has contributed to the preservation and growth of our island. On behalf of those you've served throughout your 20 years on Guam, Tizas Ma'asi, Matson.
To prove how authentic my new Brewhouse Bacon Burger is, I'm going undercover at an actual brewhouse.
That's awesome. Amazing.
What if I told you you're eating a Jack's Brewhouse Bacon Burger from Jack in the Box?
Not this one. That's a lying.
And what if I told you that I'm Jack?
No!
Didn't see that coming, did you? Order eel cheese sauce, grilled onions, and bacon on an artisan potato bun. Jack's Brewhouse Bacon Burger. New from Jack in the Box.
Hey, where'd Jack go? He was just here.
Well, clearly you want to know about the weather, but it was not clear today. See what I did there?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay. All right. It sounded good in my head. Came out of my mouth. Different story. All right. Scattered showers and thunderstorms. On to the important stuff. Mostly cloudy skies with a low of 79 degrees. Breezy with a southwest wind at 15 to 20 miles per hour with gusts as high as 25 miles per hour. On Saturday, mostly cloudy skies with a high near 88. So perfect time to kick back on the couch and watch the opening ceremonies of the Olympics on TV8 starting at 9:30. That, my friends, is called product placement.
The Guam Environmental Protection Agency announces the weekly beach advisory includes all 44 beaches due to the large amount of rain we have been receiving. Residents are encouraged to find other activities to do this weekend and avoid swimming and fishing at the beach and playing or walking in standing water, which can contain high traces of bacteria and cause illnesses such as sore throats and other matters. Play it safe and stay dry.
And those other matters can be kind of gross, which is, I'm assuming why you didn't say that.
Exactly.
Right around dinner time. See,
Clearly, that's why.
We care about our audience, and we care about the members of the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club, especially on Friday, because we're going to give away an ice cream cake. But these are the people whose birthdays were today. Peter Duenas, our good friend, Chef Peter Duenas.
Hey, happy birthday.
You don't want to make that mistake. Coming from your friends and family. Pete, we love you, man.
Happy 20th birthday going out to Erin Nicole Bloss with love, Nina, Mart, and your family.
Maria Bloss celebrated a birthday today, and happy 81st birthday to our very special lady come from your entire familia.
Happy second birthday going out to Destiny Page from Mommy, Daddy, Diana, and your family.
Happy birthday, Mom, a.k.a. Alma Bathan Javier. This comes from your family.
Happy birthday, and Biba Tiffany Stifler, Alana Paulino, Pizza in Alaham. Happy birthday, love the family.
Very nice. Your family, if you are Jada Rosanine Lazama Cruz, says happy birthday to you. We hope you had a wonderful, wonderful day.
And happy belated birthday going out to Kainoa Ryan from Okinawa, coming from your family right here on Guam.
All right. That was the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club. You want to just go straight to the next show? Or?
No, we have a very important announcement.
How could I have forgotten? It's time to give away an ice cream cake. I only said it like 30 seconds ago. All right. Tonight's birthday winner is Susan Guerrero. Happy birthday once again, Susan. Extended birthday from all of us at KUAM and the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club. We hope you have a wonderful birthday. We'll contact you and let you know how you can redeem your prize. And everybody, if you think Sabrina and I are the slightest bit giddy, it's because we got a really cool show coming up because, of course, this is KUAM's Diamond Anniversary, 60 years on television, and we are celebrating that next on Fiesta Friday. Please stay tuned.
Closed captioning is brought to you by IT&E Life in Motion.
On this day, 60 years ago, KUAM television would sign on air, ushering in a new era of how Guamanians would receive news and entertainment. We started with our affiliation with the NBC network and later CBS. We took the island by storm, dominating the broadcast industry, starting with radio and then television. And we had a lot of help along the way from those who paved the way for us to be here today. Welcome to KUAM's 60th anniversary television special. Following in the footsteps of KUAM Radio, which launched 2 years earlier, in August 1956, California businessman Harry Engel launched a new business venture, KUAM TV, Guam's first commercial television station. From its very inception, KUAM combined a first-class national news and entertainment from the NBC network with a host of original local programs. One of the many people to emerge as the face of KUAM was Madeline Bordallo. She started as a receptionist, worked on radio, and eventually had her own show on KUAM television.
Well, I had a program called The Interesting Women of the Community. And I started with the governor's wife and the admiral's wife, the general's wife, and all of that. And that was very interesting. I also did a show where I featured different communities on Guam.
Former radio personality John Anderson also had a stint here at KUAM, managing and overseeing the station during an exciting, pivotal time in Guam's broadcast history.
Then we also had the early satellite capability, and while it was very expensive for special kinds of things, we could do satellite live broadcasting. And in January of 1978, we did the first ever on Guam live broadcast telecast of a sporting event, and that was the Super Bowl.
One of the shows that scored big with viewers was Guam's version of the Today Show, called Buenas. You may recognize the host, none other than Nestor Lecanto and the lovely Ginger Cruz, both former news directors of KUAM.
Buenas and good morning, everyone, on this Wednesday, February 23rd, 1994. I'm Nestor Lecanto.
And I'm Ginger Cruz. Thanks, Anna, for joining us this morning.
The Buenas show with Ginger and Nestor was one that many island residents remember. It had news with Carmen Ulloa
Security has been beefed up around the home of Senator and gubernatorial candidate Carl Gutierrez.
Sports with Patrick Lujan.
Last night in the Guam Major League, the Exxon Tigers were still seeking their first win of the season against the Armed Forces Pirates.
And health news with Karen Flores.
Good morning, I'm Karen Flores, and we're here with the health segment of Buenos, and we've got Dr. J.K. Richter with us.
After Buenos, more local programs would air on KUAM TV, like Island Stars with Genevieve Halili and Hollywood Harrison, and Jams TV. KUAM TV would also host live events like the grand opening of Planet Hollywood, the opening of the Hard Rock Cafe.
Greetings, everyone. I'm Hollywood Harrison along with Sabrina Salas. We're backstage at the Hard Rock Cafe grand opening celebration.
And when tragedy struck, like in August of 1997, when a Korean airplane crashed, we were there to bring you the coverage. From heartbreak to recording history, when President Bill Clinton visited Guam on November 23, 1998, KUAM was there to bring you his historic visit from touchdown to takeoff. KUAM also brought Guam the first investigative news magazine show, Island Focus, with Grace Lee. As years would go by, KUAM would continue to evolve, churning out more local programs and coverage of live events, like the ever-popular Malfunction Show.
Hey, you talking to her before I'm sleeping? Is your wife again with me?
The Tatamona Tales. Guam's Biggest Loser. The Guamazing Race. The Miss World Guam pageant and preliminary television show. Survivor Stories, which, we should note, KUAM won multiple Edward R. Murrow Awards from the Radio Television News Directors Association. The Buzz with Jess Lujan. Health, Home, and Lifestyle. In the Mix. And whenever disaster struck over the years, KUAM has always been there, using our resources to corral support. And when we aren't helping our community, we are recognizing those of you who go above and beyond to help others through our annual KUAM Care Force Honors Awards program. KUAM remains the only television station to offer local news 7 days a week. And from 7 days a week, KUAM has branched out, offering local programming on Docomo Pacific Local Channel 2. And 24 hours of local programming on GTA Channel 17, Guam's news network. And if that wasn't enough, our television programs are not only reaching homes on Guam, but households across the globe. Guamanians around the world are able to stay local with a simple click or swipe. Stay tuned, because we'll have more on the evolution of KUAM over the past 60 years and where we're going when we return from the break.
This program is brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.
Sometimes you picture me, I'm walking too far ahead. Then you say, go slow, I fall behind.
We all want what's best for our kids.
Introducing McDonald's new Chicken McNuggets, made with 100% white meat chicken and no artificial colors, flavors, and now no artificial preservatives.
Stones won't break a bone. We're in the car on a highway. It's a magical feeling that no one's got home. This is your home. It's alive. It's pumping blood. In a whole wide world, it's Switzerland. It's Switzerland.
Guam's auto appearance specialist, Elegant Reflections, has been providing the automotive industry with professional detailing and car care products at its highest quality, from complete detailing, full interior detailing, exterior detailing, headlamp restoration, hand washing, seat and carpet shampoo, engine degreasing, undercarriage cleaning, paint sealant, fabric protection, paint oxidation removal, and so much more. Visit us at our new location. Call 646-5555 for an appointment. Elegant Reflections, Guam's auto appearance specialist, over 20 years of experience.
Hey, smart spenders. Looking for more ways to save? Buy food, get fuel. Shell's partnered with Cost You Less and Island Fresh stores to help you save. Spend $30 at any Cost You Less or Island Fresh and receive coupons for $5 off of your next $30 fuel purchase at any Shell station. Receive exclusive Cost You Less and Island Fresh offers when you fuel at Shell. Fuel up at your nearest Shell station today and start stacking on savings. Some conditions apply. See stores for details.
Election season is here, and once again, KUAM is your one-stop source for full coverage of all things related to Guamanians choosing the next generation of island leaders. Tune in to D16 Tonight every Wednesday at 6:30 on KUAM TV8 and live streaming online on YouTube to learn about the people who want to serve you and make Guam the best it can be. You can also find out all about the candidates on KUAM.com and the KUAM News mobile app, who they are, what they stand for, and what they plan to do. It's Decision 2016 coverage you can count on from Guam's news leader.
For 25 years, the Guam Humanities Council has proudly served our island through innovative public humanities programs. Today, we celebrate our anniversary and move forward with our new identity as Humanities Guahan. Humanities Guahan is a nonprofit organization committed to its mission to foster community engagement and dialogue, inspire critical thinking, celebrate diversity, and enrich the quality of life of island residents through the power of the humanities. We look forward to doing more to cultivate, connect, and inspire. For more information, visit our website humanitiesguahan.org or follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
This message has been brought to you by the KUAM Care Force.
Guam has an abundance of locally harvested fruits and vegetables, providing helpful ways to eat and representing our local heritage. Join me, Jonagan Charfris, during KUAM News Weekend Edition for Local Harvest, a special feature showcasing our local farms, recipes, restaurants, and businesses, embracing the movement towards a healthier Guam, support of the Buy Local movement, and a reverence for our cultural heritage.
Welcome back. You are watching KUAM's 60th anniversary television special. Thank you for trusting our team all these years to keep you and your family informed and entertained. You've heard a lot about our humble beginnings. Well, here's more on the evolution of KUAM and what's still to come from your hometown station.
When KUAM television signed on the air on August 5th of 1956, TV was a groundbreaking new technology. Acting Guam Governor William T. Corbett referred to our sign-on as a major milestone, saying it would provide economic and social gains for our territory. KUAM TV8 not only provided local households with access to their favorite Hollywood stars and newscasters, but also ushered in a completely new era of locally produced entertainment. Here at KUAM, the term First on Guam has always been more than a slogan. but a pledge to our community and testament to our innovation. It represents a litany of technological firsts that we've trailblazed. For example, we've been first in television, the first to adopt color, first to implement live via satellite programming, first in digital broadcasting, and the list goes on.
The innovation has always been at the core of our mission, and it's been about maintaining that innovation with localism, giving people new ways to obtain news, information, entertainment, and giving them the ultimate access to the local community in a way that they've never seen or experienced before.
Today, our position as an innovator continues as we're connecting to a global community in real time via a variety of digital platforms. It's never been easier to stay connected with more ways to experience KUAM than ever before. We stay on the cutting edge of technology, constantly making the content you love available on as many platforms as possible, giving you access to our news, information, and entertainment anytime, anywhere, on any device. From the award-winning KUAM.com on your desktop and mobile browsers, to the KUAM News app for portable news out on the road, and from your couch through connected set-top boxes like Apple TV. Plus, we're always innovating with new ideas to make the world smaller and bring Guam to any online user. Through our presence on many social media platforms, our relationship with our audience has evolved, now engaging an audience across the globe through live streaming, interactive features, and relying on user-generated content and feedback as a means to tell the stories that you want to see. Technology has changed our life experience in ways unimaginable, and KUAM has remained an innovator in the local community since our inception. As we celebrate 60 years of firsts on this milestone anniversary, we aren't only looking back, but looking forward as we continue to find ways to give you more access, anytime, anywhere, and on any device.
Stay tuned, because up next we've got 6 for 60, where we test the knowledge of the KUAM News team, and keep it here to find out how you can join in on all the fun.
At IT&D, we take a different approach when it comes to data. Introducing IT&D's new rate plans. We've increased the amount of 4G LTE data for our plans to give you more of what you want, so you can do more of the things that you want. More snapping, more sharing, more connecting. Bring your own phone and get even more 4G LTE data and up to 3 months of free service. New plans, more data, more value. IT&D, life in motion.
Ruby Tuesday now gives you more for lunch. Endless trips to the Fresh Garden Bar, plus add-ons, mini combinations, and even new meal options. It's the new lunchtime menu, available Monday to Friday until 2 p.m., only at Ruby Tuesday.
It's our biggest sale of the year, and it's happening now at Cars Plus and Mighty. During our massive demo sale, you can save thousands on select 2015 and 2016 Dodges, Chryslers, Jeeps, Rams, Hyundais, and Fiats. All well maintained with low miles and still backed by the manufacturer's warranty. Or shop dozens of quality pre-owned vehicles, all reconditioned and ready for you. See our entire inventory online at CarsPlusGuam.com. It's our massive demo sale going on now at Cars Plus and Mighty. Cars Plus, driven by you.
Guam has an abundance of locally harvested fruits and vegetables, providing helpful ways to eat and representing our local heritage. Join me, Jonagan Charfris, during KUAM News Weekend Edition for Local Harvest, a special feature showcasing our local farms, recipes, restaurants, and businesses, embracing the movement towards a healthier Guam, support of the Buy Local movement, and a reverence for our cultural heritage.
Stay connected to the world at home from everywhere you are. Get the KUAM News app for the latest in local news, videos, sports, streaming, Isla 63 AM, weather, and more. Available for free now at the iTunes App Store or Google Play.
Health, home, and lifestyle. News and information on wellness, health, balance, and fitness. Join Isabaza on Tuesdays for instant motivation, inspiration, and important health news from around our community. Presented by Paradise Fitness. Exercise is medicine.
All right, everybody, a diamond is a beautiful thing, and that commemorates KUAM TV's 60th anniversary. Thanks so much for coming back. I'm Jason Salas. Now, we have a wonderful event that is happening right now and throughout the month of August, we have 6 for 60 we're going to do each and every Friday, featuring a member of the KUAM news team. And joining me right now is Mr. Nestor Lecanto to kick off this interactive segment. Now, if you know, Nestor, a master storyteller, very, very confident. He looks a little bit nervous right now because we are actually doing a quiz to coincide with 6 for 60. So we are actually going to, if it's all right with you, Nestor, as a veteran journalist, ask you a bunch of questions about the 60s. So you are representing that decade.
Yeah, get the old guy to do it, huh?
Yeah.
I want to make clear, I was not born in.
Well, you're the only member of our team who was alive during the 60s and everything, so you can well represent this era.
Okay.
Okay, so
I'm ready.
Question number 1. Here we go, right off the bat. What network was KUAM TV an affiliate of when it signed on the air in 1956? Now, these are multiple choice. So your choices are A, NBC, B, CBS, C, AFN, or D, Telemundo. Again, which was KUAM an affiliate of when we signed on the air in 1956?
I believe it was the Armed Forces Network, so AFN.
And that is going to be 0 for 1 so far, my friend. I'm sorry, it was NBC.
NBC was my second.
Yeah,
I should have gone with my original.
Yeah, so Nestor is a student of history, but maybe some early nerves and everything. Like everybody strikes out, like the first time, but second inning is your strong suit. KUAM TV has actually been an affiliate of the fine folks at the National Broadcast Company since its inception in 1956. We love the Peacock.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, let's go ahead and move to question number 2. Okay, this deals with about politics, of which you are very well read. Who was the president, Nestor Lecanto, in 1956? Your choices are LBJ, Lyndon B. Johnson, B, John F. Kennedy, the late, C, Dwight D. Eisenhower, or D, Richard Nixon. Once again, who was president in 1956 when we went on the air?
Oh, gosh. I'm going to go with Dwight D. Eisenhower.
Okay, do we have a sound effect? Ding, 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 ding. Yes. Dwight Eisenhower was the president when he signed on the air. Very, very popular president, as you may recall. Very, very good. Also has a very successful military career, as I recall. All right. Very good. One for two so far. Yeah. Now remember, kind of the rules about 6 for 60 will feature a different member of the KUAM news team every week, and we will total up of 6 questions. We'll see who does the best at the end of the month. All right. Question number 3, Nestor. Which local political leader was one of KUAM's first personalities hosting shows, among others, like Women's World? Once again, which local political leader was one of KUAM's first honor personalities hosting shows such as Women's World? There's no multiple choice for this one.
I know this answer. It's Madeline Bordallo.
Yes, indeed. The lovely Madeline Bordallo. Now, I believe Madeline Bordallo, when she started here in KUAM, not in these hallowed halls, but Madeline actually started out as a receptionist.
We were still in order.
Yeah. Yep. And she had a very successful career. Obviously, she's gone on to much more responsible matters as a member of the Congress, and we congratulate her. And, she always talks about her fond days here at KUAM.
Yes, she does.
All right. Question number 4, gentlemen in the back. And Nestor, what weekly political affairs national news program was one of the very first shows to air on KUAM TV and continues to air every Monday, Guam time? I'll ask that once more because it's kind of long. Which weekly political affairs national news program was one of the first to air on KUAM TV and continues to air every Monday here on the island? Here are your choices. A, Dateline, B, Meet the Press, or C, Newsnight?
Meet the Press.
Excellent. Very, very good. And Meet the Press, I actually did not know that Meet the Press went back that far.
I didn't know it was.
Yeah.
I didn't know either.
If it were a sports thing, I would hope I would have that right. But yes, Meet the Press is absolutely good. And I believe you are 3 for 4 so far. Very nice. All right. Question number 5. The comedy legend and iconic USO supporter was one of the NBC network's primary stars, known for his annual television specials when KUAM signed on the air. Who am I talking about?
That would be Mr. Bob Hope.
Yes, indeed. All you need to know is USO and Funny Guy and everything in the 60s.
Hope,
yeah, Bob Hope. Very, very popular program. It came on each and every year. Many of them, his appearances were Emmy Award winning, entertaining our troops from various war zones and military bases across the world. All right, you are basically shattering all records right now, except for that little road bump in the very beginning. So final question, and you are setting the bar high. What village was KUAM's operational facility originally located in? Once more, what village was KUAM's operational facility originally located? And if you get this one wrong, this is going to be a disaster because you kind of said it already.
Okay, because I used to work there. Ordot.
Very nice. Yeah. How was it actually working in Ordot? You know, like it's kind of in a valley, so there's a lot of like nice breeze that comes through there and everything. It's kind of hard to get to.
It's set off from the road. Actually, the original structure was a concrete, kind of like a bunker. And then they expanded over the years by adding these little kind of like trailer homes. So, you know, you got little appendages of trailer homes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. So just a little bit of a historical point. KUAM did start and operate in Ordot. Generations of broadcasters remember the very hallowed halls of that facility, infamous for being unique, unorthodox, and at times a bit scary. I remember there's an anecdote someone shared with us over the years. They said a carabao actually ran through the studio.
Yeah, and there was actually one incident where the tower fell during a typhoon. I'm not sure if it was Omar or which one, and it fell over the concrete portion of the building and onto cars that were parked in the front, and several cars got totaled because of that when that tower fell down.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Well, of course, we made our move here to Harmon. I came on board later on and everything like that. It's a wonderful facility here. It's a great place to be in. We've got restaurants all over the place. But yes, Ordot was the very first place. Well done.
All right. Yeah, my pleasure.
5 for 6. Okay, so Nestor was, of course, representing the 60s. Whoever is representing the 70s, I think that would be Sabrina. She has got her work cut out for her because you certainly raise the bar very, very high. Nice job.
Thanks, Jason. It was fun.
All right, and everybody, so that is 6 for 60. Once again, we will be playing this game each and every Friday throughout the month of August, commemorating KUAM's 60 years of TV service. And remember, you can go onto our Facebook page, facebook.com/KUAM News. At the end of this program, we'll be playing a interactive version of 6 for 60 where you can actually interact with me. We'll ask you some questions about the era, and you could win a very cool prize courtesy of us at KUAM. Check that out right after this show. As for now, stay tuned. We're back right after this.
A beautiful, healthy smile is an expression of confidence. The more confident you are about your smile, the more likely you are to fully express your feelings without having to worry about the way your teeth look.
Before cosmetic dentistry, I didn't smile as much. I didn't have the confidence, and it shows. And since I've had cosmetic dentistry done, I feel 10 times more confident. I make my initial introduction with a nice big smile and a handshake, and I just feel like it really is a relationship builder, a nice warm smile, and it makes the clients and customers feel more comfortable with you, feeling confident, and they feel that you're not just there for business, that you're also there kind of as a friend as well. So I mean, it's amazing how powerful a smile can be. A good smile.
Since your smile makes a significant impression on those around you, it is important that it makes the impression you want it to make.
Election season is here, and once again, KUAM is your one-stop source for full coverage of all things related to Guamanians choosing the next generation of island leaders. Tune in to D16 tonight every Wednesday at 6:30 on KUAM TV8 and live streaming online on YouTube to learn about the people who want to serve you and make Guam the best it can be. You can also find out all about the candidates on KUAM.com and the KUAM News mobile app, who they are, what they stand for, and what they plan to do. It's Decision 2016 coverage you can count on from Guam's news leader.
The Good Life, all month long on the stations and networks of KUAM. Check the KUAM News app or KUAM.com for all program listings.
Today marks a major milestone as we celebrate 60 years of KUAM TV on the air. We thank all of you for letting us into your homes to inform and entertain you over the years. The heart and soul of who we are lies in our team of dedicated people in front and behind the cameras who work tirelessly and passionately to solidify our position as Guam's media leader. So we raise a glass to all of you as well. Viva KUAM!
Viva! Viva KUAM! Viva! Closed captioning is brought to you by IT&E Life in Motion.